that bitch still in the sway, so we pick her up. The bag of my truck. I don't care all this money, not here for. Sit in the trap, I be taking it. Cause I pay for the house. Why you think?
Stolen. He's got a clear path. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Bosch. And it's Hilliard in at the four-man position.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. On the pass to Bosch. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Bosch has got 14 points here in the second half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Wallace outside. They set the pick. Bosch grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Diaz the pass to Posey. Here's Diaz. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bosch. Got a piece of it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fires the three. The rebound by Diaz. Diaz has got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Posey. Poked loose.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Finley's checked in.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's McCoy. Here's to Roman. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Tough to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dumped on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here's Bosch. That's tipped.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off on them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
He lobs it up. It's taken away by Walls. To the paint. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Suns matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Posey. Here's McCoy. No good with the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. 26 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Harden kicks to Posey. Inside. Bosch. Off on the layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is. Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's the floater, and the layup is good. Bosh has got 38 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Three-pointer, traps in the tray.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. And that one, good. Bosh has got 40 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Finley. There's a screen. 5 on the clock.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Isley's checked in for the Nets.
Substitution on the court.
Bosh will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. It's deflected.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ooh, the double clutch. The rebound by the Nets. Isley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks to Bosh. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. Puts it up from 12. A second chance effort. It's Rush outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Nets trail by 12. Harden looking it over. The kick out to Bosh. Beyond the arc. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Number 35, Jamal Mustard.
Here's Posey. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the Nets with possession here. Down by 12. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Puts up a deep 3. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 8 rebounds in this game. Isley the pass to Bosh. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Diaz. Here's Rush, guarded by Harden. Lets it go with the 3. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harden outside. To the middle. Got a hand on it. Wallace a screen. There's the drive. That one falls. He's got 36.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Down low, here's Bosh again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Timeout called, the Nets. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thanks, David. The pass to Rush for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Diaz has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Isley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment, play the right way.
Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Out to Wallace. Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
A shot by Isley, no good. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
No PlayStation, I played them. 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 Perfect. Down school. Hey, genius got me at attention, shawty. Mom said can't be on a game all day. Can't say forget this money. And I get this money. So I picked up my controller. No PlayStation, I played it. Perfect. No PlayStation, I played it. No PlayStation, I played it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And so in the game for Los Angeles. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Elliott. To the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And the Raptors making a change here. Sharps checked in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
up and in on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Just 5 to shoot. Has to rush. Takes the 3. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in. He's got 34.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He got a piece of it. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
And here are the Raptors now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
From 8 feet away, from 8 feet, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Sharp. Inside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Into the lane, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Sharp. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the previous plays.
These calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Gonzalez. From deep. Shot no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And it's in there. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebound.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Gonzalez. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. It's good.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Here's Rush. Driving in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Sharp. with that one.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Good. He hits again.
I mean, how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Knocked loose. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Laker substitution. Number 18, Malik Wallace.
And here are the Raptors now. It's an 18-point game. Shot clock at 5.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Jamison. And again, Toronto no good. Jamison's gone just 2 of 7 from distance. The 3 is up. Here's the second effort. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And the Raptors call time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here's Jamison. Hits a three-pointer. Jamison's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's 1:54 left to play in the 4th quarter. Cross. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Got a hand on it. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The second effort. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Lakers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into Game 2 that they had tonight.
And here are the Raptors now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Tipped. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. A line change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Bread like kind. Looking like Johnny Dine, eat muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bad baby from dirty bad with a dirty slide down your block.
Long foes poked out, keep in the drop, getting money down south, feeling like Johnny Dane, got diamonds in my chain. Got ice on my neck like it's swollen. They cold in the yeah, these diamonds look frozen. Real players get chose, so you know that I be chosen. Got my pocket. I stay out the way, don't be all in the mix. Call me for streets getting dry, finna go and take a trip, let's deal. Ay. Hold up, wait a minute, if I get it, then I spend it. When I'm in it, can't pretend it, keep it tended with my business, I'm relentless. I got 2 rent houses in the getting rented. Been the boss for a minute.
Umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like kind. Looking like Johnny Dine, eat muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bad baby from dirty bad with a dirty slide down your block. Ice all over my body looking like a snowman. Big rocks in the grill dancing like a slow jam. My chain so heavy I'm walking like an old man. Try me, you gon' get like a spray paint can. From Spokane, it's getting cold, put on a coat, my ice froze. Riding foes, I'm poking out on nice toes. Drive slow, my trunk up and the lights glow. When I'm sitting so low to the ground, I might scrape it. Nothing fake, candy to paint, I might flake it. Riding down 288 in the top vacant. Thinking you gon' run up on me, then you mistaken. I came through dripping a puddle, you thought it rained. Everything flawless from the grills to the chain. I done spent a lot of change, now I'm looking like Johnny Day. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like kind. Looking like Johnny Dine, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money lit.
Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Here's Geiger after the basket by the Lakers. So on the floor for Memphis. Roy is out there with Geiger. Then it's Payne. Then it's Turner. And it's Cannon in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Up and in on the way. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Outside Roy. Payne with a screen for Roy. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those types of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Shaw passes to Geiger. Now the pass to Jeffers. Here's Shaw, just 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Here's Rush. Mercer, defended by George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Grizzlies making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. To the middle. Oh, and that one. No.
Can't wait until he loser. Anyone could do what he do. I could be in his shoes, it wouldn't be an issue. Everybody needs to move on from the you. I hate him, always winning. Like, when's he gonna lose?
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so in the game for the Lakers, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And that one is stuffed right through.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Buford. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Second chance effort. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. There's the drive. Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
And so he hits both. Well, Los Angeles shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. There's a screen. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And they pick up 2. 32 points in the game for him.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Turner. The 3. That shot missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Releases. Again, the Lakers.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Samuels. And the Suns miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, B.A., that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Here's Samuels. Here's Webb. Sinks it from distance.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's quickly up to 4 paid threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
And there's the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Samuels. Top of the key jumper, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Three-pointer. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
It's tipped. Down low. Doubled by Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. Phoenix calls timeout. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Here's Buford. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The shot's good. He's got 44.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. The three. The Lakers with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Launches it. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Going inside. Tries again. And it's Webb with a rebound. Webb's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Buford. Here's Webb. Floats one up. It's deflected. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Hits yet again! Wow!
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
And he's marching towards history as he looks to catch the mark for 3rd most 50-point games in a single season. Absolutely amazing. Phoenix no good that time either. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Comes up empty down low.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
So you played and now broadcasted all around the league, Richard. You have a favorite arena when it comes to atmosphere?
Look, there is nothing like playing in New York City. I used to catch a cab from my apartment to go play games. But let me tell you, the crowds in Boston, they are something different. Highest energy I've ever been a part of.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by the Lakers. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth three. Rebound, the Lakers.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Here's Buford. From 13 feet, down it goes. Buford's got 8 here in this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution. Mercer, number 14.
And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Tries it from 19. That one rolls around and rims out.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Stripped away. Spins. Another shot. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Lakers foul. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 29. Number 29.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Offline with a three. Well, Los Angeles shooting an efficient 57% tonight. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Off the inbound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he banks in the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Webb. Pass to Buford. To the inside. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And another one. 60.
For her son twin. As a kid, I wanted to be like I was son twin. My mama never seen the streets, but her son did. Okay, wow, since I got the check, she gon' chain me down. I was young, I was in them doors, you know what I'm about. If you need to come around that house, he gon' mouse. So we lay the trap, we gon'.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
They've got Barrett, and it's Servetus in at the power forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Tries again. He lays it in. He has 29. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Los Angeles?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
That one goes in, and the Lakers lead by 7.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's Chase. Drills it from outside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
He's off from 17 feet.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the paint. Here's Servidis. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Rush. Pass to Murphy. And good that time.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Stripped away. Here's Reeves. And there's the pass to Chase. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Timeout called the Lakers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. From downtown, sinks the triple. 1 points in the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
There's the pick to the inside. Here's Payne. It's tipped. They double him with Payne. Here's Mercer. A steal. Here's Chase. Trains it from 17 feet out.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Really getting after the defense since the break. It's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Starks outside. To the paint. Servidis, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And he banks in the lane.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Chase the pass to Starks. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Chase the pass to Servidis. Count that one. Servidis has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Another steal. Here's Starks. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 4. floater. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Passes it to Chase. Is it alive? Oh, that's blocked. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 39.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, that was your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 6. Down low, here's Servidis. Got a piece of it. Sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 8.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Tries from 16, and that's off the glass and in. Servidis has got 20 points. Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 1. 1:02 left to play here in the fourth. To the left side wing. For the 3. Connects from downtown.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The Lakers making a switch here. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Servidis passes to Starks. The 3. That one doesn't drop. And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that bucket. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Inside, there's Servidis. Yes!
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Well, you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Chase. Picked him clean. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. So we can't get either to fall. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. It's up a 3. No good that time. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean,
I go crazy, yeah. Pass it Swayze, yeah. You know the aftermath, Slim Shady, yeah. Get a bag and retire like McGrady, yeah. But I'm Mike Tom Brady if you pay me.
it up, double back, hit the bank, triple stack, 24, 3 peak, Kobe.